What makes a house a home? I wonder, is it the walls that shelter us from the outside world? The roof that keeps us dry on rainy days? Or is it something more intangible? I like to think what makes a home is the moments that you create inside those walls. From the shitty to the giddy, each one is a single brick laying down what makes a home. Now, I don't want to get all sweet on you guys or anything, but today's one of those moments where, let's say, we're gonna get some things done. And I wanted to kind of bring you guys along the whole process of what's in store for us. At this moment in time of recording this, my dad is actually getting ready to deploy to finish up his career. And he wants to get a few things done around the house. So what better way to put more on my plate and try to film it all and make an entertaining video on top of it? I feel like it'll come together. And before I can even get into day one, I kind of gotta get you guys up to speed on where we're at right now. Well, me and Papa J ended up getting some trees taken care of, and now we're just left with picking up the scraps, with a couple of loose ends still needing to be tied. So for our first day, we are going to be tackling obtaining heavy equipment. I'm not talking about no little fucking jackhammers. I'm talking about a full-fledged fucking excavator. We are finna scoop up the earth, and more specifically, the stumps that were left behind by those fucking trees. But just don't stand there pissing on me. Let's fucking see it through. So we start off. The fucking excavator arrives. Now it's time for a montage of me and Papa J figuring this fucking hunk of junk out and getting to it. Now, if you're worried about us getting hurt and harmed during the making of this video, I would like to remind the audience that we are trained professionals at fucking around. So, let's find out. But before we can actually get into the excavator, I got some wood I need to pick up, so. Some like to speculate that I speed these videos up, but I will assure you that is not so. Pile of wood no longer. Okay, who the fuck put the wood there? So this is some footage that I got of Papa J working to extract this stubborn fucking stump. And that concludes the footage from that stump removal. Here's a hole where some stumps used to be, but are no longer. Actually, wait, they're right there. Remember, kids, safety first. Big. Now, for the segment of one of my favorite projects we ended up doing, and it is moving these concrete cylinders down to the creek, as these fucking things were hideous to look at. Whip that hole, Papa J. Yeah. The excavator bravely traverses into the woods, uncertain about its destiny, bravely traveling across treacherous pastures, logs, and bugs. Made me guessing as fuck. The excavator makes a slow approach towards the creek, pausing to take a gander at its next triumph.
The excavator attempts to maneuver itself and the cylinder. It struggles at first, but it eventually starts to get the hang of it. Oh, good shove. It then makes its approach, slowly but steadily, making sure not to overshoot the lining edge. It plants itself firmly out against the ground, extending its arm forward with much force, digging itself into the ground. Here comes the scoop. Good show! Good show! As the excavator arm retracts, the water rushes into the new exposed hole, and the arm moves the dirt over to the side. It then comes back around for another scoop. Oh, what a greedy excavator. This time going farther. Big scoop. It continues on its conquest of this creek, making sure that it is prepared for these concrete cylinders. Gravity taking its course, pulling the water down into the hole. Oh. The majestic machine unplants itself from the earth and retracts itself from the bank in pursuit of the concrete cylinder it has brought. From a rise to a fall, all the concrete cylinders have arrived to their final resting place. They slosh around in the water, trying to get situated. The excavator works tirelessly to get these cylinders in their final resting positions. It became clear that this will not be an easy task, as the excavator first believed coming down into this valley. It slowly nudged at these concrete formations, asking it, "Why don't you go in? Just land where I want you to. Stop being such a bugger."
Yeah.
It was finished. All the concrete cylinders were in their final resting places, connected with one another, waiting to be a part of a bigger plan in store. As heroes rise and legends are made, our excavator leaves, as it has served its purpose and is no longer needed, but always loved. Farewell. Did you like the video? No? Aww. Aww.